We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. This should be a fun one to watch tonight, C-Web. No shortage of athleticism for either of these teams.
Oh, get your popcorn ready. This is highlight reel material. Keep your head on the swivel or you might get dunked on. And if you're a fan, keep your head on the swivel or you might miss a nice dunk.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Horford is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Irving in at the one. For three, Ingram gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got the opening basket of the game for Los Angeles. Rondo against Irving. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
A big mistake by the D, and they got away with it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's James after Jaylen Brown's miss. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Now, the learning curve for point guards in the NBA can be pretty steep, but Irving was a quick study. It didn't take him long to become an elite player.
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't having it.
Now here's Rondo. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so just over a minute and a half played. Tatum with it. He's picked up by LeBron. A shot by Hayward, wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Hayward's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Last season, C-Web, the Lakers made an effort to play with a high pace in their game.
Well, this is the direction the team wants to strive towards. I mean, second in the league last season in pace of play. The players and the front office all want to get back to that Showtime era Lakers style of play.
McGee's shot is off.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Oh, man, what about the ascension of Jaylen Brown? I mean, come on. He's an uber athlete, super smart, strong, long wingspan, and very raw coming into the league.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Smart passes to Morris. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Morris.
And when he gets it in close, Al Horford is one of the best, one of the premier finishers in this league.
Here's Hart. The second chance effort. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Wow, he's coming out with a lot of energy tonight. He's looking strong.
Hayward, left side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
He was just a skinny kid coming out of college. Hayward's gotten much stronger and much better in a short period of time.
Free throw drops for Hayward. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. They lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. The Celtics have shown their toughness and their determination. Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his own teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are.
They certainly do.
And the Celtics have assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. Really no better group for Irving to surround himself with.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Hayward and Morris, your small and power forwards. Marcus Smart is out there with Rozier, and it's Baines in at the 5, home in the paint. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Devin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. The back-to-the-basket scoring, obviously more uncommon these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Beasley. James comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Hart. Then for the Celtics, Tatum, he's checked in for Morris. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Terry Rozier. Here's Irving following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Al Horford's checked in for Aaron Baines. That's tipped and stolen by Kuzma. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Celtics trail by 9. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
The three from LeBron, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Here's Ball. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Ball's got 5 now.
Oh, solid at swiping the ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
The screen from Brown. Irving kicks to Tatum. To the paint. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Irving.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Ingram dishes the ball. And the layup is good. Ball's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they're getting hot.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the
We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
Oh, well, you take some chances. Sometimes you can get burned, but you hope more often than not that you can be a catalyst for your team.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Actually, Chris, one of the shorter teams last season, the Celtics made up for it with excellent athleticism and length, wingspan.
Oh, yeah, you think about it. Jaylen Brown measured 6'6" in height, but had over a 7-foot wingspan. Rozier Smart, they might not be the tallest guys in the world, but, man, they play big.
Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Brandon Ingram's out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. From deep, LeBron gets the three-pointer to fall. James has got 6.
Impossible matchup. You're trying to prevent LeBron James from getting to the rim. You structure your defense that way. And then he does this.
Horford kicks to Tatum. For 3, Hayward. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Over Hayward. And it's LeBron missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Hayward outside. The pass to Irving. Tatum trying to break free. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Irving. We've spoken before about the skills that were hardest for you to develop. What parts of your game were the easiest to strengthen and fine-tune?
Wow, that's a great question, Kevin. I have to think about that. The easiest. Well, I would say for me it was whatever I was doing well in college. And so that was on the post, on the right block, stealing James Worthy's spin move. It was easier to get a little bit quicker in that because now I got to see him use it and do it to me. It was easier to have my jump shot start to get in the place that I wanted it to as a rookie. But why? Because I had one of the greatest shooters of all time, Chris Mullin, there to sit and practice with. And so when you have a great shooter and a mentor like him, it's easier because they explain it to you, and then not only do they explain how to do it, they show you through their work ethic. And so for me, it was pretty easy in those areas because I had a great mentor in Chris Mullin.
I love that story. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. A nice shot by LeBron.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Smart. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Celtics trail by 15. Now, here's Rozier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with...
Hey, we're doing a great job. I said it last time now. We're making the simple play.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Hayward and Morris, your small and power forwards. Rozier's out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Baines in at the center position. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Here we go, one-on-one. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the fourth quarter started here with buckets for Los Angeles.
Now, that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Here's Rozier. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Lakers leading by 12. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, did you see that? The athleticism of Kuzma is phenomenal. I mean, he uses it often to gut through the defense.
Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Inside, Baines. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the Lakers a few years ago were at the bottom of the league. Their rebuild didn't take long at all. Smart trades and good draft picks have been the trademark of this franchise turnaround.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo's subbed in for Ball. Then for the Celtics, Tatum, he's checked in for Morris. Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Rozier. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Thank you, David. And for the Lakers, they've gone from a team in rebuild mode to a team looking at the playoffs and beyond.
Well, the team feels like they're on the verge of taking a huge step forward. I mean, they have the talent and the vision in place just to take time for it to come together. The brass has done a great job of improving and overhauling the roster the last few years.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He was too much for them to deal with tonight. Plain and simple. They tried all sorts of ways to contain him, and nothing worked.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 16. 1:02 left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And a lot of his points have come from beyond the arc. And that's been big because it's opened the floor for himself and his teammates. And without his work from downtown, their offense would have really struggled.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And see, well, what a force Terry Rozier has become. Finally got that chance to play last year and made the most of it.
Well, look, we all knew he had the athleticism, but what we didn't know is how he reacted to a ton of minutes being played. And obviously, he stepped up. Players respect him. He's a guy you want on your side.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Shot from 12. And again, it's the Lakers.
I tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Here's Baines. And finally, they hit one.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
And here is Los Angeles now. At one point, they led by 16. James with it. Over Tatum. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.